I'm just getting started, darling. Your eye. Hey, everybody. You're probably wondering, why is this in black and white? Well, today I'm reviewing the new movie Cruella, and Cruella wears black and white, so don't you think this filter would be fitting? I don't know. I thought it was a solid idea, but I don't know. Yeah, today I'm going to review Cruella. Now, the plot of this movie is where this lady named Estella, played by Emma Stone, grew up, um, and she didn't have quite the best childhood, but she did grow up to be a popular fashion designer, and quite eventually she becomes a little nuts. She starts designing clothing out of Dalmatian fur, and soon she becomes this criminal called Cruella de Vil. Like, she has black and white hair, she dresses in black, and she causes all sorts of mayhem, and everyone wants to know what's going on with her because they apparently don't know that Estella is actually Cruella because she's kind of like her secret identity. But so everyone try to see what Cruella is up to, and Cruella has to try to become famous for her coats, fur coats, and her fashion, while everyone tries to, well, a bunch of crimes happen and such. Not gonna lie, might be my favorite Disney remake. I absolutely loved this movie. Yeah, I get that, like, sometimes it's kind of weird that, like, when a movie is kind of about the villain, like, it's a remake, but it's not really. It's more of like an origin about the villain. It kind of makes you think, like, well, then what's the point? Like, are they gonna have any of the other characters? But like, they work a lot well with what they're given, and yeah, it doesn't focus on like the. I haven't seen 101 Dalmatians in a really long time, but like, I remember there was like a couple with the puppies and such. But I mean, yeah, they are briefly shown, but still, like, it's mainly about Cruella. How, like, at first she's just a fashion designer and like nothing else. I mean, it does show her childhood, um, and she was kind of bullied, of course, because you always got to have a bully. And there's a twist with Emma Thompson's character. I'm not gonna say what, but it ties into it. And yeah, speaking of what, Emma Stone's performance is fantastic. She really nails the crazy psycho personality of Cruella. She's kind of like Harley Quinn if she didn't quite laugh as her. I mean, she does do the evil laugh, but like, not quite as, she doesn't laugh as much as like Harley Quinn and such. But like, and her performance is great. Her English accent, it's actually not too bad. It's not really as distracting as you think it is. And like, yeah, Emma Stone, like, she was a dang great choice for Cruella de Vil. And yeah, I know, I guess because I'm an Emma Stone fanboy, but come on, who doesn't love her? Emma Thompson, yeah, I thought she was a good pick for the character. She's kind of a more strict, determined. She's kind of like the boss of Cruella, well, or Estella, I guess, and like, she really works well. I think, and there's dot like, they do have the Dalmatians, of course, but like, some of them are CGI, and sometimes it kind of looks a little off. It's not Call of the Wild distracting, but it's kind of a little off. Like, you think, like, why couldn't it just be real dogs all the way? It's not like they're gonna talk. But and the movie looks great. It kind of looks like a gritty noir film. It's not like heavily stylized, but it goes with the vibe of like, it's like an origin story for like a villain who becomes like a crazy and psychotic criminal, and I think they did a really good job. It's like a family friendly psychological thriller, and that's kind of something that you pretty much have never seen before. And that's all I wanted out of this movie. I mean, sure, it doesn't it kind of rushes through her childhood in the beginning, but it doesn't take up that much of the movie. It's only like 5 minutes or so. So like I guess if you kind of want to see more of that, you might be disappointed in that aspect. But if you just mainly just want Emma Stone, then there you go. That's what you got. So yeah, I'm really surprised. I loved Cruella. I This might make my top 10 of the year. Maybe it won't, but we'll see. I highly enjoyed it. If you have Disney Plus, I think it might be worth a purchase. If you if you have a theater open, if you're lucky, I'd say it's a good one to take the kids to. I think they'll get a kick out of it, and I can't believe I had this much fun with it because I really enjoyed it. So that's my review of Cruella. Catch you later.